What's up guys, welcome back, and as you can see, I'm finally playing Call of Duty World War II, and I thought I'd do a quick video just outlining some things that I've noticed and how I feel about the game so far. And I'm not going to say too much of whether I really like the game. Well, I do like the game, but I've only just started playing it, so it'd be really unfair for me to go, do you know what, this game is fucking the nuts, and it's brilliant, and everything is great, and all our hopes have been answered, and prayers have been answered, and thank you, we've waited so long, it's boots on the ground, and everything's great, and everything's shiny. This was my very first game playing this, and I'm using the grease gun, and I don't know why, but I just went on a massive tear, and this was the best game I had of the night, and probably because I was up until quite late. As of now, it's like nearly 12:30 in the afternoon, and I've probably been up for about half an hour, and that's mostly because I decided to stay up until nearly 5 o'clock in the morning playing this stupid game, which is just stupid when you get to my age. You know, you can't do late nights, and then when you mix in a bit of drinking as well into that, because it is a Call of Duty launch, and like I said before, I used to make a night of it. So I was playing online with a couple of friends last night and was having a laugh, and everything was good, and I was enjoying myself, and I didn't get any Call of Duty rage, which is strange because I did have some really bad games. And I watched a couple of videos yesterday from Tabor Hill before the game came out on him playing the game, and he went on a tear using a shotgun on the London Bridge map, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that. Yeah, it wasn't great. I think I went 2 for 17 on that game, trying to use a shotgun, and I'm not somebody that uses a shotgun. But like I said, probably drinking had a little bit of a influence as to why I wasn't doing so well towards the end of the evening. But overall, I had quite a lot of fun playing this game, and I got my head around the divisions and kind of what you can do. And I'm not saying I'm a massive fan of the divisions. I think the way we used to have the perks before was better. I'm not even saying to pick 10, even having 3 perks. I prefer that to having the divisions. It's just a little bit kind of complicated. Now I'm going to go into that. Is that overall, when you first get into the game, it's just a little bit complicated. And I'm not trying to say this as I'm being thick. You go into the game and you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing. You go to the headquarters, and okay, you can wander around there, but then when you want to try and invite someone in, I'm like, I was talking to my friend, I was like, are you in my game? Are you not in my game? And he wasn't, and I tried to invite him in, and then he suddenly get kicked out of the headquarters part of it. And I kind of like that social space of the headquarters, and it very much reminded me of Destiny, and I'm guessing that's where it come from Destiny, because it is very similar with the emotes, and you can do all that shit. I don't even mind the supply drops that were in it at the moment. I didn't really get anything like decent, but when I got the supply drops and I'm getting grips and stuff, it doesn't tell me what I'm getting it for. I mean, I have no idea if I was getting grips for my SMG I was using, or my assault rifles, or what. I just had no idea what I was getting with any of that. And then you come to the menus, and it's just a little bit like, just trying to work your way around. It's just a little bit difficult because you don't really know what you're doing. It just seems all a little bit cluttered, and there's just stuff everywhere, and the menus are just really hard to navigate until you start getting used to it. And it's like, when I wanted to just try and find out about my division that I was using, because each time you progress the division, you get like 1, 2, 3, 4 different like attributes for your division. So like the submachine gun, you can able to run faster or climb faster, or then run even further, and that kind of stuff. I mean, different with the assault rifles, different with the mountain. You know, you get different kind of effects as you rank that division up. But just even trying to find what those were and how far I got was just difficult, and that is the worst thing I found about the game. And like I said, I'm not sure if it's because I was just up late, but even when I first started playing it at 12 o'clock, I still had this thing that I just could not work out what I was doing with all the stuff that was available to me. I just couldn't work out where I was or what I was doing with it all. It just seemed, like I said, just a little bit too much, a little bit over cluttered, a little bit too much navigation going around. You just can't really work out what you're doing, and that was probably the worst thing I had about the whole game. The other thing is this map you're watching now, which is called Mary Pont-Simon, I don't know what it's called, something like that. I played this map the total of 1 time. in nearly 5 hours of playing, I played this map once. I mean, the map that was I think it was a map that was a remake from MW3, which I can't remember what the map was, which is fucking awful with the tram in the middle as you start off, which is a terrible map. Terrible. One of probably the worst map of the game, which was in the beta, which I never played in the beta. That map, I played a shit ton. The map on the boat, the USS Texas or whatever it's called, a shitload. The map rotation did not seem very good at all. I did not even play the bonus map. I don't know if you have to go into a separate playlist to play that, which you probably do because that's what they like to do. Which, to be honest, I have no idea why they do that. Why not just put the maps into the normal rotation? If people have got the pre-order bonus, then they get, you know, I know it splits up the player base having like the DLC maps and stuff like that, but when the DLC eventually comes out, why not just put it straight into the playlist so we can play them straight away? I don't want to go into a separate playlist to be able to play a map that I've pre-ordered, especially if it's just one map. I mean, I'm not saying I pre-ordered it to get that map, because I didn't. I pre-ordered it because I wanted the game, and that just happened to be a thing that happened later on down the line. But at least let me be able to play it in a normal playlist. I don't want to go into a separate playlist just to play one single fucking map. Look, overall, from what I've played so far, I had a lot of fun playing it. But maybe that's just the honeymoon period. Maybe it's just because it's a new Call of Duty. But overall, I've enjoyed it. I like the fact that there's no people jumping around, and you can kind of guess where people are coming from. It still is quite fast, which I was really surprised about because I did not expect it to be that fast at all. I didn't expect to see so many people all the time. It can get a little bit chaotic because even though they're trying to do this 3-lane thing, there was just so many in between places that you can go in. Because I don't know the maps all that well, a lot of the time I was getting flanked and getting killed from behind. I had no idea why. The snipers, fuck me, the snipers. We were playing on Gibraltar, and I played that map a hell of a lot last night as well, which is another map that was in the beta. And fuck me, the snipers. They need to do something with the snipers. They need to tone them down. I don't know, stop the fucking quick scoping. How many times I got quick scoped or no scope last night was unbelievable in one night. On one map alone, I think I probably got killed I don't know, 7 or 8 times by just snipers. And I wouldn't even mind being killed by someone with an SMG or an assault rifle, but the snipers is just so annoying. In real life, you would not be able to run around with a sniper rifle and just stop and go blip and just kill someone. It just would not happen. They need to do something about the snipers. I mean, from the maps that I played, they seem alright. Most of them seem quite small to medium size. There's one that's really out in the open. I can't remember what the map's called, and I'll try and remember and do another video on it. But that map I wasn't overly keen on. It just seemed too open. Other than that, like I said, I enjoyed it and I had a laugh playing it. But like I said, it's only one day or only 5 hours of playing. So I'm going to hop on in a little while and try and play some more while I'm a lot more sober and see how I get on, because at the end of last night, it wasn't great. I wasn't doing great. Like I said before, drinking and trying to play games does not really mix. But it's Call of Duty launch. I'd already been out earlier in the evening for dinner with some friends, so I'd already had a few beers, and then it just kind of carried on flowing. What can I say? Anyway, I had a pretty decent game. I went 25 for 8. The overall feel of it, I enjoy it. I like going back to the World War II setting. I like it going back to boots on the ground. But stay tuned for more videos, and I will keep you updated on exactly how I feel as a little bit more time goes by. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.